Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday afternoon. Sorry I can't be here with you. I wanted to share with you what we're learning today. So go ahead and open your Canvas, please. And open up to week 5. This week, our week is going to be all about counting atoms. So hopefully you have week 5 open. You're going to open up Monday. So go ahead and open up Monday's attachment. So counting atoms is part of looking at chemical formulas. And there are a couple of steps that you're going to need to be aware of. First off, everything we do this week is going to be dealing with multiplying. That multiplying includes looking at new terminology like coefficient, subscripts. Parentheses shouldn't be a new concept, or brackets. We're going to be using multiplication techniques. So if you need to use a calculator, then you need to have a calculator handy. And also, you need to make sure that you have scratch paper if you're going to use scratch paper. We're going to be using orders of operation. What I'd like for you to do right now is pause the video and go ahead and get all of your notes written.
Starting the morning session of the 21st century has started. This morning we're having character conditioning with Mr. Willis in the cafeteria per usual. Make sure you go in the cafeteria this morning, get something to eat, listen to a message from Mr. Willis, and possibly earn some JAG points if you answer the questions correctly. So after school, we do have 21st century. We have math tutoring and student council. Student council members, if you are a part of student council, expectations is you are going to be a student council 21st century today after school. Athletes, boys volleyball, girls basketball, checking with your coaches if you have a game. Make sure you go to your game, whether it's away or home. If you have practice, make sure you meet in the cafeteria, grab your snack, and then go to practice. Kids who are coming in here to the front office for their dress passes, make sure you come in, get your dress pass, and then exit the office. Do not hang out in the office in the morning. Thank you guys for being here. Have a great day.
Sorry about Mr. Willis on the loudspeaker. I tried to stop that. So I want to emphasize that this week, one of the questions we're going to emphasize, and you're going to be asked to give me a write-up about this question on Friday, which will be due on Monday, is how can counting atoms in chemical formulas help us understand the composition of substances? Please understand that the word composition means what something is made up of. Alrighty, so that is the question we're going to focus on this week. It should be on all of your daily agendas. Alrighty, so you should have copied down your doodle notes about counting atoms. You're going to notice that my doodle notes had an additional piece to it on the bottom, which I hope that you copied down as well, where I took each of the elements and I worked them out for each of the elements to show you what the coefficient does, as well as what parentheses does. In addition, that subscripts are like exponents. They do the same thing as exponents do, but they're subscripts. So today's activity is going to be 1, you're gonna go through and you're gonna answer the questions. Let me go ahead and switch my screen again. Okay. The easiest way to do this is it's asking you how many elements or how many atoms are in each element. These subscripts refer only to the element they are attached to. So Li is lithium, that means there are only 2 of them. Sulfur, there's no small number, so that means there is 1 of them. Oxygen, there are 4 of them. So when it's the subscript by itself, it's just referring to just that piece. If you look at number 2, you're going to see that there's a coefficient in front of the chemical formula. That coefficient means it goes to every single element in the chemical formula. So barium becomes 3 times 1 because there's no subscript attached to barium, so it's always 1. And so it becomes 3. Chlorine becomes 3 times 2, which is 6. Okay. Number 3. The 4 is going to go to every element in the chemical formula. An element means every capital letter. So silver has no subscript, so then it's 4 times 1. Nitrogen has no 4 subscript, so it's 4 times 1. Oxygen has a subscript, so it's 4 times 3. And then you work out each of the problems and multiply. In addition, you're going to do the cake coloring. The cake coloring is asking you to count the number of elements in each chemical formula. Did not say count the subscripts. It says count how many elements and color them accordingly. So if I look at this star, there are 2 of them. No, there is not 2 of them. Pardon me. There is only 1 element. That means I'm going to color it yellow. Then you're going to go to the ice cream page. On this page, you are going to count the number of atoms. Total number of atoms. So if I look at this strawberry, has 1 carbon, that means it's 1 atom. Okay. If I look at this NO, 2 elements, but there's 2 atoms, there's 1 of each, so there are 2. So the strawberry, I would color red, and this portion of the ice cream sandwich, I would color brown. You're going to make sure that you finish all of the assignments before tomorrow. Thank you, and have a good day.